I just wanted to remind you that you can use my code UrbanSims upon checkout when purchasing any Sims 4 content via the EA app or thesims.com. By doing so, you're directly supporting me as a creator, and I can't thank you enough. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope y'all are having an amazing weekend. I am back with a brand new mod video. Today we're going to be going over the Sweet Life mod by Lot 51. I am, as per the usual, a little late to this one. I think it came out back in February, I want to say, either of this year or even possibly last year. That is how far out of the loop I am, and I would still be in the dark about this mod if it wasn't for the fact that I've been kind of wanting a mod just like this to make functional hotels, motels, just anything of the sort, honestly. And this mod scratches that itch. It is so freaking good, y'all. It is so good. I've also done a speed build on the Sunset Motel located in Oasis Springs. If you guys are interested in checking that out, I'll make sure to link it down below, or I'll just leave it at the end of the video in the little info card thing. I don't know if y'all watch to the end, but if you do, it'll be there. So anyway, I don't really want to like go in through all the mod notes because there's a lot of details here. I think I pretty much have a good grip on how to walk you through this. So I'm just going to kind of show you the ins and the outs of setting up your motel, hotel, whatever, and kind of the things that you'll need to make it functional. So the first thing that you're going to need, there is no way around this, is you're going to need an expanded venue list, either from Basemental or Zubru. And basically what this allows you to do is it allows you to set your lot type to a hotel. Like I said, you cannot skip this step. If you do, this mod will not work. Once you've done that, make sure you switch it to hotel, and then you can go back into live mode, where you'll be met with this welcome message. It says, "Welcome to the Sunset Motel. This hotel is not quite open for business. Please check the notes below to start booking your room." So after the initial welcome message, you'll have a few things that you need to complete before you can officially open up your motel. So what we're going to do is we are going to run through what some of those things are. But I do have one slight warning, and this might be just a me thing. It may not even happen to you, but I really, really would hate for it to happen to you, because then I think you have to like replace your entire motel again, and that's just, I don't know, sometimes that can get a little tedious, right? So when you're going through and you're selecting your rooms, right, the ones that you need to designate, make sure that you don't screw it up. So what happened to me is I set the hotel entrance as a staff room entry, and even though I went back and I corrected it, the game still thought it was a staff room entry point. Meaning I couldn't check in. Like I couldn't have any guests. I couldn't check in, and I had to like replace the lot again in order to reset it. It was super weird. I don't know if there's another way to get around it. So that leads me to the first step. We need to go and start designating the rooms. I'm going to give y'all a quick little look-see here of what exactly it is that we have going on. So with this motel, we have precisely 3 rooms. The first room can house up to 4 guests. The second one is good for a single sim, or maybe a couple, or a child and a parent, perhaps, or whatever you want to do there. It really doesn't matter. And then I have another 4-room or 4-person occupancy. I did kind of like switch out things too as well. I try to make it not look exactly the same, but I wanted it to be pretty cohesive. There is a small kitchenette in each room. If you didn't want to order room service, you're free to make whatever your heart desires with the mini fridge and the microwave. I do have a little place here for your Sims to sit and eat or work on their laptops. We have a TV for entertainment purposes, and that's pretty much consistent throughout each room. Now here is the lobby. So one of the functioning items with this mod is the concierge bell. This thing is the cutest little thing I've ever seen in my life. I absolutely love it. So this is what our lobby looks like. We have some tea that we offer. Occasionally it's expensive, and as you can see, we're not really doing that good profit wise, so sometimes it's there, sometimes it's not. But the coffee pot, I've noticed the staff is really, really good about refilling, so you're able to come in every day and grab a free cup of coffee, which I think is actually really sweet, because if you were to order room service, right, it's going to cost you like $7 a cup, and I think that's wild, actually. And I've noticed that if the appliance isn't in the kitchen, they seem to not bring it to you, which is also kind of weird, but I don't know. So anyway, this is the kitchen. It's very underwhelming. There's not a lot going on in here, honestly. This is where the staff kind of relaxes and recoups, because there is staff on site. You'll see them later. We have like a chef, we have a porter, we have housekeeping. We have the front desk attendant. It actually is bustling once this place starts going. Then I also added in a little vending machine too for added snacks. I wanted to make sure that your Sims were not going to starve. And then please don't ask us about what's happening with our pool situation. It is currently out of service, okay? But if your Sims are daring, they could always take a little dive. It's fine. I mean, I don't know if there's any like flesh eating bacteria in there, but I mean, there's only one real way to find out, right? So anyways, that's the little quick tour of the motel. Let me show you guys how you would set up your motel. So you're going to click the door. You're going to hit hotel management. Then you're going to set the hotel door type. So for the rooms, you're going to select guest room entry, right? And you don't need to do that on the bathrooms or anything. You just do it on the front of the hotel room. And once it's been designated, the lights go dim. I think that's super cute. You can also still see inside the rooms, and you can control who you allow to come and stay at your hotel or resort. So let's make sure that we select this entry point as the hotel entrance so that people can come in, get checked in. And then I'm also going to make sure that I set this hotel door type as the staff room entry. I'm not 100% sure if I have to do it for the bathroom, but I like to do it just for, you know, just to make sure I've gone ahead and crossed my T's and dotted my I's, whatever, just so I've got everything covered. I've actually yet to see one of my staff use the bathroom. So once we've done that, we have one more step. Actually, we are going to go over here to the concierge bell, and we could have our sim check in, but I really wanted to play around with the hotel management. So you have the ability to fully customize your hotel. You can offer different hotel perks, which I think is pretty cool. So these are the perks that are available. We have the 24-hour pool and hot tub perk, which basically allows guests to swim anytime, day or night. Then we have the 24-hour services. I like to select this one because basically it just says that all hotel staff roles will be on duty for 24 hours. A late night kitchen menu can also be customized. I don't have a bar here, so I can't offer bar service, but that's also another option. There's continental breakfast, so you can serve free breakfast daily to your guests, but you do have to create a continental breakfast menu, and then you need to use the designated buffet toggle on tables or counters to designate where the food will be placed. I may offer this in the future, but for right now, I'm just keeping it simple. A cool little cross-compatibility feature is the ability to create a haunted hotel. You will need the paranormal game pack, paranormal stuff pack, whatever it is, that paranormal pack in order to do this. So it says paranormal activity will occur here with the ability to perform seances. There's also quiet hours and of course room service. That's another one that I like to elect in because I would like my guests to be able to order food, and I feel like that's another way to make some profit. And then if you have like a resort or a really fancy hotel, you can offer some spa services, but I don't think any of my Sims are trying to get a foot fungus from this place. So we're just gonna again keep our perks pretty simple. So in addition to having perks, you can edit your kitchen menus. Okay, you can select what it is you would like to offer, what it is you would like to take off the menu. I think it's pretty self-explanatory. I will let you all go ahead and kind of check it out. So these are just some of the things I'm offering at the moment. I might change it up. I don't know. And also another thing that I'm not quite sure of is if I do create certain settings, if that will like transfer over if you decided to download my motel, or I'm not sure if you would have to do it yourself, but I am showing you what I've elected in. So if you want to kind of copy the same blueprint, you can, but you don't have to. You can do whatever you want. So managing hotel settings is super easy. You can select whether you would like to allow played households. You can select allowed ages, allowed fame level, occults, species. I think I'm gonna probably disable the cats and the dogs. And I think in order to even have them show up anyway, you actually have to have the proper amenities for animals in order for your guests to bring them along. So now that you've kind of gotten the general shakedown, there's a few other things that I would like to share with you, but I'm gonna have to wait until the guests arrive. So I'm gonna have Dakota come over here and she is going to wait for the staff to come on site. So here we have housekeeping, we have the concierge. Did I call him? I don't know what I called him earlier. I think I called him like the hotel attendant. Oh, and look, we have our first guest. guest girl, enunciate the T. This is so cute. I love that they come in and they bring their little freaking suitcase. Dakota didn't do that, but if I was playing for real, I would make sure that I brought my suitcase. So let's come over and check in really quick. Dakota is going to walk over. I want to make sure that we get first dibs, okay, on the room. If you hover over the door, it'll actually tell you more information about the room, such as if it's vacant or occupied. It also tells you how many Sims it sleeps. So we have 2 adults and children, and then we have 4 adults and children. And then over here it says 4 adults and children. So basically, I mean, obviously it'd be 4, like it'd be, you know, maybe 2 adults or 2 adults and 2 kids, or it's self-explanatory. I don't think I need to get into detail about it. But another thing too is you can check into the room, but you have to do it with the concierge first. Each room's price is based on what items are within it. So this room here has like 1 less bed. So it is $146 per night. This room is $170 per night because you have 4 Sims that it sleeps instead of 2. So that kind of makes sense, right? So anyway, now that I have Dakota checked in here, I'm just waiting for the guy to acknowledge me. Sometimes, I'm not gonna lie to you, they're a little slow about it. They're a little slow, and I think they ignored me, but I'm not sure. No, okay, I got the thumbs up. Perfect. Okay, cool. I want to make sure I get this room before he does, because he doesn't need 4 spaces. I need this room. I need the middle ones, my favorite anyway. So it says, welcome to the Sunset Motel. All of our available rooms have a green highlighted door. Put walls up, select a guest room door, and claim your room to complete your check-in. There's also a chef here and the porter. So this is the person that's going to cook your meals, and this is the individual that's going to bring them. I don't believe there's a way, at least as of right now, to have specific hotel staff show up, but that would be kind of cool in the future. So I think this room, even though it says it's vacant, I think this is the room that his name's Erwin. Okay, Erwin is going to take. That's fine. I want this one. So we're going to come in and check in to room 2. We'll just call it room 2. And you can stay up to 30 freaking sim days. So you can make this a permanent living option for the most part, if you wanted to. I'm only going to select 1 day. You are now all checked into the guest room at the Sunset Motel. So that is another thing that you're able to do too. I'm going to turn on all the lights here. I'm going to let Dakota get settled in. She's just going to relax for a little bit. Now, once you have been checked in, I think you do have a couple other options. Yeah, see, Erwin did take the first room. Okay, perfect. All right, that's fine. I'll let him have it. So you can actually, I think you can name your room. So if you wanted to do like a room, like we were just saying, room 2, right? You want to give your rooms numbers? That's fine. Room 2. You could even say guest room 2. It doesn't matter. And then now it'll say room 2. Isn't that cool? And it also tells you who it's hosting and the check-in times, which I think is beyond, you know what I mean? It's just the little details for me. And also there's cheats too. So if you want to like fill a room's vacancy, you can do that as well. But we're gonna rename this one. Let's do room 1. And I don't know if you guys saw, but you can also make the room a VIP room, which means celebrities will prefer this room. So I think that's kind of cool, or preferred guests. So I have to go over here and help Edwin out real quick. So give me 1 second. I'm going to rename his room to, I guess guest room does sound better than room 3, but whatever. You get my point. So now your rooms actually have designated numbers. You see what I'm saying? So it's cool. You can really customize a lot in this mod. So now that we're here, we can kick certain guests out of the hotel. So you kind of get to act as management too in a way. So if you have like a guest that's really bothering you, you can kick them out. There's a few other things that we can do here. So we have like housekeeping. We can request our room to be cleaned because obviously your room's going to get dirty, your tub, your bath, your sink, whatever, and you can have somebody clean it. I also think you can set your room to do not disturb if you didn't want house cleaning to come in. You can also request maintenance because let's be honest, sometimes, you know, we get a leaky faucet or one of our appliances breaks. We can have someone come in and fix it. Now, if I had spa services, I would be able to select this as an option, and I can order food, and it does tell you what they are currently serving, which I think is really cool too. So I'm gonna have Dakota come over, and she's just gonna rest. I don't think she's hungry yet, but once she starts getting a little peckish, probably I'll have her order something. Now I did, like I said earlier, make sure that y'all have the snacks. So I mean, I could have her come out here and make a purchase from this vending machine. This vending machine is custom content. I didn't intend for it to be that way, but I can always swap it out for something else if you guys, well, I'm going to create an alternate CC version of this motel if you want to enjoy it. So it's interesting because you can actually see what the other guests are doing. So right now, Erwin is watching TV. Oh my God. Y'all, I really need, somebody like called me out for having Wicked Whims the other day, and they're like, my face, and I saw that you play with Wicked Whims. It's on streamer mode. It is. I rarely ever play with the features. It's just a mod that sometimes I like realism. Okay, that's all I gotta say, and we'll leave it there. But I don't like to look at it. It's a little too much for me. That's all I have to say. So oh my God. Okay, I was about to freak out when I saw that she had acquired the romance skill. I was like, girl, what are you watching? But I forgot that that's a new skill with the Love Struck expansion. So I don't know who this fella is, but I think they might be coming in. Looks like Erwin is taking a shower there. Didn't need to see that. Nobody has made, wait, hold on. Grab a drink. Oh, it looks like they have filled the coffee pot on their own too. I really like this coffee pot. Like, I love this coffee pot. This one looks a lot more kind of like industrial than the other one that we have for the base game. So Dakota's enjoying her coffee. She was thinking of going for a swim, but obviously the pool is literally freaking disgusting right now, but I don't think that's gonna stop her. Or maybe it is. It's kind of cool to go swimming. But I'm thinking now would be a good time to maybe order some room service because it does take a while. So by the time she gets it, she might be hungry. So what we can do is we can go on the phone, we can click hotel, we can check out early via the app, or we could have her order some damn food. So I'm gonna have her go and order her meal. It is around 12, so I'm thinking probably something like lunch sounds good. We're just going to oh yeah, we're serving lunch. That's perfect. Okay, so add or remove items from order. I'm gonna do a BLT and maybe with a side of garden salad or a side garden salad, and let's order an orange juice. So all of that comes to 26 simoleons. Room service. Your order has been sent to the kitchen and will be delivered to your room soon. You will be charged on delivery. I'm not gonna lie to you, sometimes it definitely takes a little for it to come through, but you will see them in the kitchen making it, and then when they bring it in, they'll just put it on your little table. That's another reason why I needed to make sure that I had that. So I'm gonna actually clean up the coffee really quick because I want to make sure that the porter has the room. So even though, okay, the pool is absolutely freaking disgusting, the sun isn't. So what I might do just to kill some time is I'm probably gonna have Miss Dakota sunbathe in her swimwear. She can still get past this little fence thing here. But I want to see if we can maybe catch the chef making it. Okay, so they actually go through the motions of making your salad too. So you'll see them make the items individually, which I think is really neat. And I wonder if there's anything else that I want to tell you that is maybe perhaps not going to be featured, but would be interesting to know. I don't think so. I haven't really played with this mod too much. So there is our little salad here, and I think hopefully everything is in there. I'm hoping that's the case, but the porter has it now, and it looks like, oh, Sim Sessions is in town. No, thank you. It looks like he is going to bring it to my room. Your room service order has arrived, and Naoki will find an appropriate service to place the platter. Dakota seems like she's really enjoying her stay at the Sunset Motel. Now, I'm sure we are charged. I can't really tell, but another thing that we're able to do is we are able to tip them. So I'm thinking we'll give him a tip of like $20 because, you know, he brought it straight to our room, and that was really kind and sweet of him. So holy freaking suntan. She really put the sun in the Sunset Motel. She looks really good tan. So we're giving him a little tip in the envelope there, and it looks like Dakota is feeling flirty. So I'm gonna just kind of knock down her hunger bar a little, and I'm gonna let her come over and you know, we're gonna open this up. So I'm probably gonna have her salad first, and then I'll have her have it with a little orange juice. And then if she's still hungry, I won't make her, but I'll have her eat her BLT. Or I think I can store it in the fridge for later. So if I didn't want to eat it now, that's totally fine. I think we are able to, yeah, cool. All right, so I probably have to do it this way though. I probably have to put the BLT on look at all that food. That's amazing. I have to put it on the table first. And then I have to go back to the fridge and open this and then pull that in, right? Is it not gonna work? Oh, that kind of sucks. Why wouldn't it work? Interesting. It's looking like it's not gonna let me store it, but I probably could put it away. Let me just try it this way. That is peculiar. Okay, I don't really care. I just didn't want it to go to waste. So I'm gonna let her come and start eating. I know that you can also like allow people to have access to your room too via the hotel like room key. You can give it to, I don't know if it's other guests or just like maybe people you know even. I honestly don't think Dakota really knows anyone. She knows Nikolai, but that's about it. Anyway, she is getting super full and she needs to go and use the restroom. So I'm gonna have her do that. And I think honestly, the only other thing there is to do would be to check out. When your Sims do check out, it basically kicks them back to their home lot. Anyways, y'all, that was just a quick little sneak peek. I won't even say sneak peek, but a quick little kind of like overview on how this mod functions. I've played with it a little now, and let me just tell you, I absolutely freaking love it. From what I understand, there really isn't a way, unless you use for rent to kind of create units, to have that hotel experience without losing your home lot. And I'm not trying to do all that. Oh, and another thing, you can visit the other hotel guests. But anyways, y'all, I hope you guys enjoyed this overview on the Suite Life mod by Lot 51. Everything that we talked about here today will be on my website at XUrbanSimsX.com. And if you would like to check out the Sunset Motel, it will be available on the gallery at Gen 2606. If you guys have any other questions that you would like to ask, please let me know in the comments down below, and I would be happy to provide an answer if I actually know what the answer to your question is. And yeah, with that said, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this video here. I hope you all enjoyed, and if you did, you know what to do, boo. Don't forget to go ahead and comment, rate, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below where the sun does not shine, and I will see you all next time. Bye, guys.